Carol. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So far, good morning to Mary Erickson. Good morning, Carol. And as you see, Carol, it's on. I got it on. My eyes had to have the green one for money, so I don't mind having this one. But thank you very much, Carol, for that. Really appreciate it. Sean Marie, good morning. So far, I hope everybody liked and shared. Maybe you hit the thumbs up button. You do that on the, you can log out where it says chats, go where the X is, hit the X, and then go and hit the thumbs up button, share the show, and then come back on where it says chats. Okay? I think I need a haircut.
I got the scissors.
No, you just take the buzz and go around my ear. So I can at least breathe. What? Good morning, Polly. Good to see you. A couple of things to talk about today. Our topic today is going to be missed signs. Like if you get a sign from a loved one on the other side and you missed it, or you failed to stop at a stop sign, you missed the sign. And Polly Miller, there is no D in my name. So we need to correct that, Polly.
Oh,
get it.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. Couple of times. You gotta drop your volume. Honey, can you drop your volume a little? That's because you got your buds up.
Should I try without?
Yeah, do it. We're trying to correct this, honey. Oh, boy, that's bad.
Yeah, it is.
You probably have to take those in the room because you're going to pick up.
Okay.
Okay. I want to say good morning to Kathy Little, to Richard Griffin, to Denise, and also, Faye's in the background. Okay. Now see what happens if you put her on, honey. There's the echo again. You might have to go sit up in the bedroom, honey.
Yeah, I might have to.
Yeah, because you're getting echoey and wow, this is weird.
Okay, I left it for now. I'll be back.
Okay. Debbie Heller said good morning. We're trying to patch my daughter Maria in here, and it's getting a bad echo, so we'll get it straightened out. Don't worry. But today's topic is missed signs. If someone from the other side has come to you and you didn't know they were there, it's a missed sign. They, like they're making noise or the lights flicker off and on and stuff like that. It's a missed sign.
My devices.
But anyway, we'll get this all straightened out. You want to thank Carol Amerio for these beautiful, beautiful rosaries. I have this one, and Faye has the other one, a nice, beautiful green one. And they come from the Vatican, and really appreciate that. So far this morning, excuse me. So far this morning, we got Mary Erickson, we got Carol Amerio, we got Sean Marie, we got Polly Miller, we got Kathy Little, Denise Desoltel, that's a good French name right there, by golly. And then we have Debbie Helderson. So little by little, they're coming on. We'll get them. Over here today, as you can see, the sun is out. I wish I could go like that and say, look. But the sun is out today. We are supposed to have a high of 77. Oh, and I bypassed my buddy, Richard Dearden. Good morning, bud. We're all here today. We are gathered here. Somebody else just logged on. I don't know who that was, but we'll get him. Don't worry. We'll find out. How do you know you missed a sign if you didn't see it? Well, here's the deal. Like some people get scared when they see the lights flicker on and off, or if there's a noise, like a pan drops, a plate comes off the shelf and breaks, something like that. That's a sign that someone's with you. You know, that's a pure sign right there. I mean, can't get any better than that. We know that we have our old cat Kenny in the house, so I'll see it every now and then. Yes, don't forget to like and share and subscribe to the show. Yeah, exactly, Carol. Scents, you smell something like a cigarette, perfume, flowers. Those are signs. Cheers, everybody. Hope you have your coffee, your tea, and your hot cocoa, whatever you have. Hello, Noe. I saw that doofus Noe down there by Houston, the guy that tried to ram that truck into the building, the DPS building. Wow, that was crazy. And then that poor lady who was sitting in a chair, I think they said she was 80 years old. She was sitting in a chair and the debris hit her and killed her. Just, like the wrong place at the wrong time, as they say. What does smell of toast mean when you wake up in the middle of the night? Wow. That's a good one. Hello, Ramona. Sean, I tell you what. It's somebody to me, what I'm picking up is somebody you used to have breakfast with in the morning and you'd have the toast. To me, like either mom made breakfast and she's passed, or dad had his toast. Somebody that could only eat toast and take off right away. Use it in that sense, okay? There's just so many ways and so many signs. But that's a good question. I like that question. There she is. It's my daughter. Say something, honey.
Hi there. You guys hear me okay?
Yeah, now it's perfect. No more woo, 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 woo.
Okay. I don't have my earbuds, so I'll leave them off.
Okay. They can hear you and I can hear you. Very good.
Yeah. Cool.
This is my daughter, Maria, everybody.
Hi there.
And she's going to be on with us today, helping her dear old dad.
Yeah, as much as I can, but I can't do much.
Well, that tells you right there. Okay, take her off the screen.
Well, you require too much work.
Oh, yeah.
They know this. They know this already.
Right.
All right.
Anyway, we hope everybody's having a good day today. Hello, Lenora Moreno. Ruthie. Good to see you, Ruth. And Denise says, hello. Top of the day to you. You didn't get any coffee on.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And
Okay.
water, because everybody should be taking a water break now and then, especially those of us with ADD and ADHD. We forget our water, and it's very important to us.
See.
All right.
Well, I forgot my music too to top it off. What the hell kind of a.
Dad, I'm checking the pages too to see if I can get more people to come and talk to me. Maybe I have a friend or two, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, we'll put a little background music on to see what we get. There we go. That's my stomach. It's my stomach at night. Dum, dum, dum. Amber Sim, can you please tell me where you are texting from, Amber? And which one of those people is you? We always like to know where the person is from for the mere fact that I can zoom in faster. I was in the car with my daughter the other day. I started smelling bacon. Wow. And I was trying to figure that one out. Okay, here's the deal. The way you, and this is a little trick, the way you figure stuff out like that, who do you know that had to have bacon all the time, like bacon sandwiches, BLTs, that like bacon all the time with eggs, always bacon, bacon, bacon. That's the person if they pass there with you. And Ramona is saying hi to you, honey.
Hi, I'm just trying to get all my comments up here so I can see. I don't know what things you've already talked about, signs that we've missed.
I said stop signs if they go through them, a yield sign.
What? Nobody knows what a yield sign is.
I know that's for
Or
sure.
a zipper merge. No, zipper merge doesn't exist.
No,
Get off my road.
right. Amber, where you say Wisconsin, you're the middle one. Okay. That doesn't show me too good. But whereabouts in Wisconsin? We are in Baldwin. Just to give you an idea. You spanked that microphone for spelling wrong. Good morning, Herbie Lopez. And see, Herbie's always, every time Herbie comes on, he likes and shares the show. Ruthie says she almost missed this one. Once I started painting, I lost complete track of time. And good morning from Ontario, Canada, eh? Ruthie, it's always good to have you on here, dear.
Hi, Herbie.
Okay. Amber says she's from Whitehall. Where the heck is Whitehall at? It's on the map. I know that. Oh my God, there's our dear friend Marlene Lake. How are you, dear? Good to see you. And it's been a while. Marlene sent us these mugs, and that one has my name on it, the other one has Faye's name on it. Really nice mugs. You're an hour away from La Crosse. We've been to La Crosse because we went to the grotto they have down there. I always pay homage to my Holy Mother Mary, and wherever she is, I go. Marlene Faye's in the background, so if you want to say hi to her, honey, it's Marlene Lake. Yes, Marlene, you're right. It is good to see me, isn't it? Okay. There is a couple of things I want to talk about. If he gets on, I think he'll get on. I don't know for sure. but I want to give my condolences out to my musician friend, brother, Felix Gonzalez Tejerina down in San Antonio. We played a lot of gigs together. And Felix is good, man. He lost his wife, Emma, and Emma was a beautiful person, really was. And I know Felix. I mean, I think they were together 53 years. And my buddy Felix is going to be lost without her. I know that. My family gets stuck around. It isn't me, though. I just close my eyes and go, wee.
I think I'm a NASCAR driver sometimes.
Oh, boy. Anyway, I want to send our prayers out to our dear friend Felix. I wish I could go down to San Antonio and reach him and talk to him and everything, but unfortunately I can't. So anybody want to read what this says? The Oval Office. That's when I played in Washington, D.C. and brought a couple of cups back from the White House and that. No, they're not stolen. They have a gift shop, and that's where you can buy them. Excuse me. So we're done around the kitchen table there, by golly. Joni Banks, how are you, dear? Good to see you. Good morning. Another thing I want to talk about, too, before we get busy, is this particular hat, folks. I'll bring it up so you can see it. Okay. Says the VFW post 6612. It is 6012. I'm sorry. It says post 6012. And that's the one that's up on the hill on what the hell? Military Drive, going to Kelly Air Force Base. Okay. And the reason I want to talk about this is because, number one, a friend of mine that I used to work with, God rest his soul, his name was Jimmy Hicks. He was a World War II vet, and we used to sell cars together at Friendly Auto Sales in San Antonio. And Jimmy gave me this hat. He goes, here, buddy, now you can get in, walk in every time, you know. And I looked at the hat and I saw what it said. You know, it said VFW Post 6012 in San Antonio. And he says, a life member. And I said, you know what, Jimmy? I said, thank you for the hat. I said, but I will never wear this hat. And he said, why? I'm giving it to you so you can walk in and out of the VFW. And I said, no, Jimmy, you don't understand. I said, I will take the hat and I thank you for the gift. I said, but to me, I don't have the honor to wear this hat. I never served. I said, so no, I can't wear this hat. And he looked at me like he was stunned. And he said, buddy, he goes, you're one hell of a man. I said, I mean that, Jimmy. I said, I thank you for it. I said, I'll put it on the shelf or something, but I'll never wear it because I don't deserve the honor to wear this hat. And I still got the hat. And this is, gosh, I left that place in 2002. And around 2000, they gave it to me. So still got it, still in pristine condition. And I will not give it up because it means a lot to me coming from Jimmy. Okay. So today's topic is missed signs. If a loved one ever comes to your house or you've been visited by a loved one and you don't know whether you have or have not, those are the signs we talk about. Whether it be the smell of something, whether it be the lights flickering off and on, the TV, the stereo going too loud, just different signs that come out, cigar smell, cigarettes, perfume, all kinds of things. BO, no.
No, they
has
don't do
BO.
that.
I know. I just thought I'd throw that in there. Good
All
morning,
my
Joe.
spirits know deodorant.
Yeah, right. Good morning, Joe Hernandez. And everybody, this is my daughter Maria with me today.
Hi, everybody.
So I just wanted to let you know that for sure. A whispered name? Yes, Carol. Yes. Like you go, you hear your name or something, you go, what was that? Who said that? That's a sign.
All the time.
But it's little things like that. And I guess the question of the day would be, have you had somebody that a loved one come to you and give you a sign that you missed? Marlene says hello, Maria.
Hi there. Should I talk about my sleep last night?
Yeah.
Okay. So most nights I record my sleep so it's a video recorder so I can listen and see if I pick up on anything. And I've gotten a few things that should not be on there at all. But last night I tried to record, and I'm staying at my dad's house right now with my dad and Faye. Last night I tried to record and I kept picking up weird noises, background noises, and I thought it was a clock or I thought it was something else, but every time I tried to focus on it, it would stop. So I gave up on the recording and I just kind of rolled over on my side. I was going to go to sleep. And the light above me had a little dimmer on it, kind of like a night light, and it kept kind of going up and down a little bit. So, all right, whatever. And then finally, I was really about to fall asleep, and a cat came crawling around my head on the pillow and just plopped itself right in front of me and took a little rest right with me. And that was Faye's kitty, Kenny. So
Yeah,
it was.
we know Kitty's in the house.
Yep.
Good morning, Becky Baker. Good morning. This is my daughter Maria with me today. And let's see, Kathy Hanley says, again, thank you, family, for all your prayers for Peter Lavelle. He passed yesterday afternoon, and we're sorry to hear that because we had been praying for Peter, and we're sorry to hear about his passing. Where am I at now? Richard Dearden. Yes, that's right, Richard. We don't pay attention to signs. And it could be a loved one trying to get your attention, and you go, oh, I got to fix that light.
Yeah. It's so obvious right in your face sometimes,
Yeah.
like all the time for me. Like I asked for a message when I had my surgery. I asked for my aunt to be with me who had passed away a year ago. And I asked her to be with me and she was, hi, Julie. I was just, so like begging her, be there, be there, be there. And she was so sweet and never would swear, never get angry. And she yelled at me in my ear, what do you want me to do? I'm going to be there. So kind of got to open your own eyes even when your eyes are already open.
She was a good lady.
Yeah.
So Lenora says, after Julie says, hi, Maria, Lenora says, so my youngest boy who was 10 had never met his grandmother on his dad's side. When he was about 2, he was walking around a flower bed, and he said, those are Grandma Virgie, and I was in shock. Those are for Grandma Virgie. Wow.
Always trust a kid and an animal. Their instincts are always correct.
And the kids can see spirits, and we call them imaginary friends. No, they're not imaginary friends. Usually they're a loved one that passed. they come back to play with the child from the time they're born all the way up to about 7. The little kid will see, the other person.
Mm-hmm.
When I didn't pay attention, both my mom and dad kept repeating them. Finally, blessed them to them. Well, there you go. How many times do I gotta come to get your attention? That's what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Herbie Lopez says, I have things that fall off the table when I don't touch anything. But I noticed my sister saying hi. There you go, buddy. There you go.
Yeah.
Or it's a lot of times too. Here's another one. You can be driving down and you'll hear a voice say, stop. And you stop and the car goes in front of you. Or you'll hear a voice say, don't go down that street. And you turn and go somewhere else and something else happens. It could be an accident, a fire. You never know. Something else down that street. So you have to pay attention to your spirits.
Yeah.
They will talk to you. My older daughter
cool.
would see great grandma's cello in the sky. That's cool. That's her way of saying, she's still around. I think that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Carol says, I felt my dog who had passed walk on the bed and lay next to me. If it's a routine or if it was a routine thing, yes, they will.
Yeah, they do.
Trust me, they will. And for those who are just logging on, our topic today is miss signs from the other side, okay? And this is my daughter, Maria, who is with us today. And how about when an old song comes on the radio,
Yeah.
and you know that the family member or friend is with you. Yeah, that's another thing, honey.
That happens for me all the time.
Yeah, you hear a song, you go, oh, that was our favorite song. We did this and we did that. Bingo. They're bringing you back to the memory.
I always, my Maria will be on the radio usually for me, and it's BJ Stevens' version, the original one that I love so much.
And if I'm not mistaken, what was that guy's name? He sang a couple of songs that were very famous, and he passed, and then his son took over, and it just wasn't the same. But Brooks and Dunn also redid that song again, and they did a good job with it. Herbie says, or just grabs you and stops you in your tracks, and something happens right in front of you. There you go, buddy. That's exactly what I mean by when they say stop. Or they grab you and you go like, why can't I go forward? Because something could crash in front of you. Exactly. But those are good signs to, pay attention. Pay attention, number one. We think, oh, they're gone. They're never coming back again. No. On the contrary, they're always with us.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Even people you've never met.
Have the tendency to do this. Are you with me? No. Look to your side. Look behind you. That's where they're at. Look in front of you. That's where they're at. Where you go, man, that looks like so-and-so. In a flash, it could be. Okay? So remember the signs. They're very important. So anything you want to add, Maria?
Maybe like for me, I get touches. My brother and my cousin they were always brats and picked on me, and they knew each other in life, even though they were on opposite sides of the family. But sometimes I'll have one of them doing this to my head, and one is doing this at the same time, and it just irritates the hell out of me when they tag team and they pick on me sometimes, and I know it's them. It bothers me sometimes, but I know it's them. But touches and pressure. If you feel a pressure
Yep.
on your shoulders or something, warmth somewhere in your body, just a warm feeling coming over you, you're being blessed, you're being watched, you're fine, everything's fine, they're okay. That's mainly what they want to say is, hello, I'm okay, everything's okay.
Yep.
And that's honestly all they want to do, you know. They might pick on you, they might come around and play little tricks and stuff like that, which is cool, kind of fun, but sometimes inappropriate times. I also have had little like animal balls with lights in them light up for me for no reason, things that haven't been touched forever. Oh yeah, goosebumps. Yep. That's another one.
Yeah, because that's when you know they're there. You're feeling them.
Yep.
On occasion, I neglected to go with what I'm feeling in my gut, and the outcome was when I knew it would happen. That's their way of telling you, and then they come back and sometimes and go, "I try to warn you."
Yeah. And they'll come
We
back.
just
They won't be upset with you for not following their direction. They'll come back. They're
Yep.
not upset with you. They're never upset with you.
They come back and they go, "I told you, by golly, you just don't want to listen there, by golly."
Yeah. Another thing too is when these things happen, like stop, pay attention, look around you, you know, your environment and what you're seeing, hearing, and everything else around you. There may be another message that you're missing as well.
See. So, can we tuck that one to bed then, or do we go to work, or what's going on?
Well, what are you feeling?
I'm really not, it's not jumping out at me today, but I know it's going to eventually. It always does.
Okay.
But I want to keep talking, and then as I talk, I'll get something.
Okay.
Oh,
Another thing, remember we talked last week about dimes and pennies and stuff.
Yep.
That's another sign.
That's why they did that song, Pennies from Heaven.
Yeah. It became a charity, I believe, too, Pennies from Heaven.
Yep. Kathy Hadley, I am picking up your lower back, dear. I don't know what's going on, but I'm picking it up. Here's another one, too. Very good, Richard. Ringing in the ears, yes. And Richard, believe it or not, since the last time we talked,
oh yeah,
the spirits have been getting on me to tell you to get busy. Believe in yourself and get busy.
Yeah, I need to talk to Richard too. I want to talk to him, Dad, and share what I showed you.
Yes. Richard, do you recall the pictures that you sent me? Well, we matched one of the pictures with my niece, and it was like almost perfect. And we're trying to get you into this, what is it? A club? No, it's not a club. What is it?
I can't remember what it's a Facebook group, but it's spirit drawings and messages.
Yeah, and you, the way you draw, Richard, you could fit in perfect to this thing.
100%, because I saw the drawings, Richard. He showed me the drawings, and I said, "That's that. That's that. That's that." I mean, immediately. I just knew.
My brother messing with something electrical when we are talking about him. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. And Julie says she had butterflies and robins today. And I had robins this morning. Yes. And the red cardinal.
At my house, I have 3 cardinals. It's 1 female and 2 males, and that is my grandmother and her 2 partners she had in life. One was my grandpa, one was who I considered my grandpa, weird story, but no, that was grandma and her partners. And then the dove that I have at my house is my brother. And I have blue jays and all that too, and everybody's special to me.
Lenora says my son found a dime yesterday on public transportation ventures. Well, there you go.
Where was he
It's like
going?
pennies from heaven, coins from heaven, everything. Somebody is sending them to your son.
Right. But where was he going? Was he going anywhere specific? Anything related to, maybe he's going to a favorite place of someone that had passed and he had gone there with or something. It's things like that too. They want you to know that they're with you. They
Yep.
see what you're doing, but they don't see everything that you're doing. So don't even worry about that. But they see what you're doing. They're with you. Like if you guys always went to Perkins or whatever, maybe they go with you sometimes, maybe you get a little extra cent of syrup and nobody ordered it, but they used to order pancakes. Just, keep your eyes, ears, nose, mind, everything open.
Just pay attention to the signs.
Yep.
My stepson was on the couch in a dream, and after he passed, I said, "You're not supposed to be here," and wish I could go with him again. Ever since, your time will come, dear. Just don't push it, okay? Enjoy your time here and enjoy the memories he left with you. Yeah, I remember the cloud ones too, Richard. But I'll tell you, there was some that was so like refined that we just saw them and hey, don't that look like yeah? My father would find a coin on the ground and said, "Lucky Felix." It was years later before we knew what he meant. Okay.
So now when you find it, say, "Thank you, Lucky Felix."
Yeah. I always make the sign of the cross and kiss and say thank you.
Oh,
I'm sorry to hear that, Kathy, but I know I picked it up.
Kathy,
No, he
I
go
think
ahead.
Kathy's overcompensating for her hip and putting more pressure probably on her back. Because I know myself, I would do things like that and I'd get pains where I never had pains before. So maybe slowly work a little bit more movement and exercise into your hip and you won't have to overcompensate as much in your core.
Okay. I pick up all the feathers in the ground. You got to save them, Noe. Save
Yeah.
them for sure. Yes, they are from your dad. Please
Yeah.
save them. It's his way of saying, Mika, I'm here. It was on the ground. We were walking to a bus stop. Okay. And
Yeah.
and he found a dime.
It's a gift.
My son's father died from smoking. When we speak about him, let's see what smell. There you go.
Yeah.
The same with either my dad or Faye's dad. There's times that you smell very heavy cigarette smoke, and neither
Or
one of us smoke. So,
pipe tobacco too is another big one.
yeah. There you go. That's another sign
Yeah.
because it's like running when that happens. Usually, they're like putting their arms around you, and you're feeling their emotions to you.
Yeah. It's energy.
Yeah.
There you go. That's beautiful.
I hope you have the feather, Julie. And I told Julie, I said, don't worry, you'll come out of this smelling, like a rose, and it's going to be good. Everything's good. Pick those coins up,
Take
dear.
them
Make
out.
the sign of the cross, kiss it, and say thank you. And Herbie said to tell you, I do, Maria, I do.
All right.
Ruthie says, I see cardinals every day. Soon the hummers will be back. Yes, ma'am. And the monarch butterflies, yep. Those are also signs from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good to have those particular birds and the butterflies and everything around you.
Sherry, you're in South St. Paul?
Oh, yeah, Sherry is.
Okay.
Yep. She's been
That's
with us for a
basically where
while.
I live.
And Noe said, yes, I saved them, the white feathers
Good.
from Dad.
Good.
Yes, Carol. Cigar smell a lot of times. Yes. I had an uncle who recently passed, and I get the smell every now and then. Save every feather you get, okay? Now, I know I talked about owl feathers or owls being, number one, about announcing death. The second one, to spy on you. The third one, to protect you. If you find an owl feather, keep it. It's very sacred, okay?
Ooh. Dad, look at Denise's on the bottom, the last comment. She
Oh, I'm sorry, Eddie.
there it is. This is funny, and that's exactly what she was telling you don't leave no messes behind.
That's cute, Denise. I like that. I really like that.
Yeah.
Good for mom.
You would have been in big trouble if you didn't listen to that message, I have a feeling.
Yep. Yep. And let me give you an example about by what Maria said about big trouble. Had you not cleaned up and you drove off, either the car would have stopped by itself or you would have had a flat to give you like, oh, we better go back. They have a way of playing games with us, believe it or not.
Yeah, they do. I don't know who was playing with the games last night with the lights and the little noises last night. I couldn't sleep at all, but I don't know who it was, if it was for me or for you guys. It was probably someone for you guys, but yeah, they like to play games sometimes.
Ronnie, I want to give you the other side of that, what you say about the emotions. I get into that state too, and that tells me something's going to happen that I will be mourning for. So remember that. Something could happen. Maybe you'll hear about a friend or a loved one passing. Maybe something will happen in your town, and you'll know. It brings you into that state. Okay, we went through that one. What's the next one? It really was cool. I like that. The broom.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Anyway, you want to do, let's see, we got time yet. I still got some cards left. If everybody wants to do a card, we can do 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. You guys tell me, you want to do cards or you want to just go to work? What do you want to do?
They want both.
Well, we are going to do both, I think, but which one do they want first? Oh,
Carol
there we go.
says
Card
please, so
numbers.
let's go with cards. Here we go, cards.
Yep, here we go. All right. We're going to do cards 1, 2, 3. Everybody. Marlene says both. We will get there, dear. We will get there.
Told you.
All right. Debbie got brave and Mary got brave. Who else got brave? Sean Marie got brave. And they're saying 1. Give me 1 on the chin. So here we go. Card number 1, everyone, is a quiet retreat. Find a quiet retreat for you. Can you see that okay? And it says, it's time to disconnect from the outer world, turning off your phones, shutting the TV off, everything. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Okay? Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Makes sense to me.
Can I elaborate on that one a little bit?
Sure.
So to me, what that tells me, and this is something I remind myself to do, is, obviously sit and disconnect and all that. But whatever comes up when you're thinking, sit with it, feel it, go through the motions. Like just, it's a great release. As long process it through your mind, your body, your soul, whatever. Just do what you need to do. Just make sure you sit with it and feel it for a little bit, and it honestly will clear that. It feels great afterwards.
Good morning, Travis. Where's the wifey, Trevi? Anyway, good morning to you. This is my daughter, Maria. For those who are on, just logged on. She's with me today. And can you imagine if we had all 5 daughters here at the same time?
No, I'm not coming.
Yeah, right. Will you guys sit down and quit fighting?
I've already rejected my invite. Thanks, but no,
Yeah.
thank you.
All right, here we go. Who's got number 2? Becky Banker, Joe Hernandez.
Ruth, and I want 2.
You want 2?
Yep.
Eric McCullough, good morning. And where are you texting from? You must be new.
Eric must be on Facebook and he should come over to YouTube.
No, I got him on YouTube, bud.
Okay, good.
Good morning, Flo. And Travis said the wife's next to him. Okay, good. Good morning, dear. Here we go. Card number 2. Don't forget to pay yourself. Okay?
Yep.
Out of all things that you do, whether you give to charity, do something for yourself. Reward yourself for what you do. Here's what it says. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. Like they say, the diezmos, the 10%, put it aside. This loving form of self-care ensures that you will have savings to invest in your present and your future. Okay? Whether it be that you put away $5, $10, whatever, but put it away. Because at the end of the year, you'll go, wow, I got this much saved. It works. I know it works. Anybody want to elaborate about that card?
I do. In another sense of, to me, also pay yourself first is pay attention to yourself first. You might help, and do for everybody else, but eventually you're going to crash and burn if you don't pay yourself attention.
Everybody, let us welcome Eric to the show.
Hello.
Eric, my name is Roger Garza Sr. I am a psychic medium of 20 years now. We've been doing 2 shows a week. Yeah, this one is called This Mug's for You, meaning a coffee mug. And the other show we do is called Latino Psychic Visions. And I'm bilingual. That's why I put Latino. And the last time I looked, I was Mexican. No. But we have these 2 shows. I really do want to go up to Seattle and do readings up there because there's a ton of spirit up there. And I would love to go.
Thank you, Herbie. You can break messages apart anyway. There's so much meaning to so many different things. You just have to sometimes sit and really think about it.
So, Eric, welcome to the show. And here we don't have fans of the show. We are all family because we all pray for people and we do things for people, okay? Just to let you know.
Eric,
all
we're
right,
also
everybody.
dysfunctional.
What, honey?
I told Eric we're also a dysfunctional family.
Yeah, we're just, some of us are.
Yep.
Card number 3, everybody. Remember we said about pay yourself first. Okay. This card is called deservingness. Okay. Here's the way I'm going to put this to you. Whatever you get, are you deserving of it? Okay. I'm not trying to be judgmental at all. What I'm saying is, did you deserve what, like somebody gives you, oh, I brought you a piece of cake, or I brought you this, I brought you that, are you deserving of that? It's like, remember I said about this hat. I got this hat from a veteran, World War II veteran that I worked with. We sold cars together. And I told him, I said, buddy, I thank you for the hat as a gift. I said, but this hat will never go on my head because I'm not deserving of it. I said, I don't deserve the honor to wear this hat. And it stunned him by what I said, but I meant every word. And that hat has yet to be, it's been well over 20 years, so it's yet to be on my head. I have the hat as a loving memory of Jimmy, but I will never wear it. You'll never see me with it in public. I don't even wear it in the house. So that's what I mean by deservingness. And
I
here's
mean
what it
something else.
says. What, honey? Go ahead.
Go ahead and read that, and then I'll tell you what it means to me as well.
You are a beloved child of God, like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose.
Yeah.
Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels will come. Trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. There you go. There you go. Now, what were you going to say, honey?
Well, I was gonna say, as far as deserving, like people help so much and they do so much to others, but like, why not you? Are you not worth what you put out there? Put that into yourself as well. You can do amazing things when you put that energy back into yourself. You're worth it. You're absolutely worth it. And I'm looking at some of the comments here. You do for you too, guys. Just do for you too. And I'm trying to remember that for myself too. So,
All right. Going back to work, everybody. Cynthia, hello, Cynthia. Good to see you on. And right away, I pick up your foot. There's something wrong with, I think it's your left foot I'm getting. And then I'm going to go to Eric, the newcomer. First off, welcome. And this is how I work, Eric. I picked up one of your elbows. To me, it's your elbow that goes to the shoulder. Something's wrong with the shoulder also. And that's why, Eric, believe it or not, that's why everybody tunes in almost to every show, because I give them forewarnings of things that are coming. Or if I see something, I know this might sound far-fetched, but people on here will tell you that I do it. I'm able to go inside the human body like an x-ray. And if there's something that I see that's going to happen or something that's wrong, I will forewarn you and tell you to get to a doctor, because I am not a doctor. Okay? And I tell everybody, that's like a disclosure or disclaimer. I'm not a doctor, but I see what I see. And I forewarn you to let you know what's going on. Okay, Roger, as you were reading the card, the energy went through me and tears. Wow. There you go, Marlene. And to me, dear, you're very deserving of it. Of anything that they give you, yes, you're deserving. What do turtles mean? I'm looking at three turtles outside. Everything is moving very slow. No. Honestly, that's one I never really picked up on. I know I get a lot of stuff, and throughout the years, like I said, I've been involved in this stuff because of my mom and my sister since I was 10 years old. So I know the darkness side of stuff, and I know the light. I stay in the light of the Lord, always. So, but that's one. If anybody knows about what turtles mean, please let Kathy know, because that's one I've not ever come across.
it could be a spirit animal. I'm going to look it up right now.
Okay. Okay, Cynthia, remember, I'm going to your left foot. And you know how I work. You've been with me for a lot of years, so you know when it's there, it's there. So be careful, dear. Okay, yeah. Carol, she's checking it out right now. But that's an oddball. I've never come across anybody tell me, what about turtles, you know?
So what I found is delve into the depths of our emotions and tap into our inner wisdom, deep inner wisdom that knows and trusts the path. So just dig in a little bit. There's something you're thinking, and I think it's right, and you're okay. Just dig in a little bit.
Hello, Linda Newbold. I got a feeling, and I told Faye this too. I said, didn't we go to school with the Newbold at Humboldt? I remember the name. I don't know why, but I remembered the name. Oh boy, look at this one. Maria, look at that.
What?
There was 2 crows and 2 in my yard. I know it. Crows, buddy, to me,
To
okay,
him.
this is my own true feelings, and I'm half native, so I've been with this for, like I said, for years. The sign we have for crows is that they come to announce death. Remember that. And a lot of people will dispute it and all that. And I just say, okay, well, that's what you think, or that's what your thing is. That's cool. I'm not disputing it at all. I'm saying my thing, what I know of it, it comes to announce death. And if you ever look up a flock per se, a flock of crows, believe it or not, it says murder. And that's the God's honest truth. My wife looked that one up.
And to me, I have crows in my yard that are protectors, and they bring me gifts. But to me, crows, it's more what I'm reading here directly is that it is the end of something. It is a death to something, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a death to a person. It could be a death to a situation.
Understand this. Yes, by the death of what you're saying, honey,
Yeah.
it could be in card reading. The devil pops up. That's death. But also the death of something that you're going to start something else.
Yep, it's always a new beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we disagree and we agree at the same time, guys. It can be done.
Okay, what about rabbits?
All right.
Look up
let's see.
rabbits, see what that one says.
You guys are literally talking to the animal queen here. And I know, like, for me, my animals are my animals. I have tons of things in my yard, but I do look into them. I just know they're my friends, usually. A rabbit's a totem animal, so energy and wisdom there.
That's cool.
If you see rabbits around you, they're with you. That's your totem or your spirit animal there.
We have a like a pet one that comes every day. See what it can get.
Yep.
Linda, we are from I am from the old west side behind Roosevelt School. Okay, it's called the industrial area now, but that's where I was born, in the dirt. And Faye is from Crookston, I think it is. But Faye and I went to high school together. We had classes together. And I kept seeing her, wanted to talk to her, wanted to go out with her and all that. And she would walk right past me. Finally, after 55 years, and this is all true story, folks. After 55 years, she came to one of my gigs, because I play music. And I saw her and I just said, man, she looks exactly like high school. So I went to talk to her and everything. And I started like crooning her, as you say in the old days. I started singing songs to her, dedicating songs to her, everything. And then when I was done, I put my guitar down to go talk to her again. And she was gone. She got scared and walked out. But got a hold of me 2 days later, and we got together. And I kind of wasn't joking, but I kind of said, I was single. I didn't know she was single or not. And I just said, wouldn't it be cool to be Mrs. Garza? And she said, yeah, why not? I went, what? It's like, you're not getting out of this one, buddy.
Dad, there's someone in the room messing with me right now, just to let you know. I'll hold this up. I'm not touching this pillow. I wasn't touching this pillow. and the tassel just started kind of moving on its own, and then it stopped. So
Oh wow. Maybe it's Kenny.
maybe again, he kept me up. Why not harass me when I'm doing something right now, huh?
Yeah. Good morning, Norma. This is my daughter Maria, who's on with us today. Faye's in the background.
Hi, Norma.
Norma's our good friend way up in Deep River Falls, is it, Norma? Or Crookston, one of the two. But she's originally from Texas. And where she's from, at Carrizo Springs, no? I played there many, many times. And Jody Banks, I know you're still here, dear. I'm still working.
Ooh, Kathy, I like your answer there. Those are my crows, I would say.
Well, then where did you get the murder from? Because she looked it up and it said murder. Cynthia says. That's cool. I like that. I really, really like that. Well, look who's here. Ladies and
Yep.
gentlemen, this is my niece, Amanda, who is also, as I said, it all runs in the family. She's intuitive. She reads cards. And what else do you do, honey? The crystals. Anyway, Amanda, I need to talk with you. The number that you gave me doesn't work anymore. So Uncle needs to talk to you, okay? So maybe after the show you can hang out or something, or PM me, as they say. But good to see you on, honey. And I'm glad that you're back from where you were. Okay. Oh, yes. Let me tell you this one. Thank you for bringing that up, Flo. I was at my cousin's house, and there were 15 cousins that were there. Okay. Now we are involved in, there's 3 lawsuits that we've been involved in and for years, and I'm talking decades. And this is regarding petroleum, Mobil, Exxon, and there was one more I can't remember. But what happened? It had to deal with the King Ranch and the mineral rights per se. So all the families, there was 3,000 families, and they're suing these petroleum companies, and some got it, some didn't. Well, I remember they gave me the papers from the lawyer, and I said, let me just have the papers. And I turned my back on the family. They were all over there. I started rubbing, and I started yelling out. I said, is there a Tony here? Yes. Is there a so-so? Yes. And all these names, and I'm rubbing this paper. All of a sudden, I stopped. And ladies and gentlemen, you know I don't lie. But what I'm going to tell you might freak you out, but I was in awe. What I saw while rubbing these papers, I saw these beautiful marble steps that went like this, and they had like that gold. I don't know what you call that. It's like, it's kind of like gold trimming, but it was thick, and it was all gold, and it was like vines going up per se up this stairway. And I'm walking up the stairway, going this one by one like that, seeing this beautiful marble and gold. And at the very top of the whole stairway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not lying to you. If you ever seen the Virgin Mary dressed in this color of blue, okay, like a blue veil, she was at the top of the stairs. And when I saw what I saw, it still chokes me. When I saw what I saw, tears started flowing from my eyes. And one of my cousins noticed. One of my cousins said, he's crying. And everybody just stopped and got real quiet. And they said, Primo, are you all right? And I told them what I saw. And everybody just decided to cross, and they couldn't believe what I was saying to them. and I described everything that I was seeing with my eyes closed, and I'm just going on and on and on. And after that, I said, "Okay, you want to get?" Everybody said, "No, let's stop." So we stopped, and they all sat around me in a circle, and we talked about, the experience, and they all felt. And this was weird. My cousins, as they were leaving one by one, would grab my hand and kiss my hand. And I'm just like, no, 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 no. I'm not a priest. I'm not nothing. But they felt that they were in the presence of the Holy Mother Mary through me. And it was just something so divine and something. I've seen a lot of stuff regarding the other side and things like that. Like the time I read for a lady and the Lord appeared. And that's another story. But it's just that whatever comes out, comes out. I never control, and I can't control who's going to come to me, who's going to talk to me about it, what they're going to show me, or whatever. But regarding this paperwork on the lawsuit, at the end of the whole thing, there was a Virgin Mary at the top of the stairs. Like, don't worry, I have this. And I found out that some of the family, half of the family got paid already. And I think it was $2 million that they received. So we're just waiting. But thank you, Flo, for bringing that up. That story just, a lot of these stories that I do like that, they choke me. And I get real emotional. But I will try to go on, everybody. Good morning, Mary Lucia. Here's what Ruthie says.
Yeah,
That's odd, but I like that. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ruthie. Crows at law. Well, in a sense, that's true, because here's the way I look at it, Mary. We talked about the in cards, when somebody reading tarot cards, the devil means the end, like death, whatever. But it also means a new beginning. The crows could be the same way as law. Like the law is coming down and that's it. It ends. There you go. But I like that. That's cool. And it makes sense to me too, dear. And Ruthie's giving me the time. Okay. Thanks, Ruth. I'm not leaving yet. I might stay on a half hour. I don't know. Another half hour. We do that a lot on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's one. Now we're talking about flocks of crows and whatnot. Let me say this one. How do you know when a flock of flamingos moved in next door to you? Think about that one. There you are. Folks, this is my niece talking.
Yeah. Where you live, Amanda, it's very strong there.
Yeah. And I told you, it runs in the family.
Yep. And she's your great niece, by the way. So this
Yep.
is like another generation separated from you.
Yeah, but it goes flowing, thank God.
Yep.
Lisa Cantu. Hello, Lisa. I know you're late. Where you been, girl? Anyway, I wanted to say this. How do you know when a flock of flamingos moved in next door to you, folks? By all the plastic Mexicans on the lawn. Little humor in there.
Faye, don't worry. I'm going to get him later, okay?
Okay. $11-11, dear, is a good sign. Whenever you see it, this for everybody. When you see 11-11, make the sign of the cross, thank the Lord, and make a wish. And let me tell you, folks, it works. Whether it be 11:11 in the morning or 11:11 at night, make your wish after you make the sign of the cross and
But
say, thank
be
you, Lord.
direct with your intent as well, and don't really leave it open-ended, because you could ask for something and it's gonna, or you could just say like, I need whatever, and it's gonna come to someone else, or it's not going to be directly what you wanted. Also, be prepared to be able to handle whatever it is you're asking
Yeah.
for.
Because it could happen to you, boom, like that. And you go, oh, wait, I'm not ready yet. Never
Yeah,
mind,
make
you're
sure
not
you have
ready.
very clear messages and you are going to accept and ready for all of it. Lisa, I have
Oh,
ADD. We're
honey,
right there with you.
look at this. Look what Mandy says.
No, you're annoying, Amanda.
Honey, I've been living with this for 20 years now. So, yes, I know what you're saying. A lady one time when I was getting my heart cleaned out, a nurse, she goes, I remember you. You're the psychic. And I said, yes, ma'am, I am. She goes, you're the one that was cursed with the gift. And I went, cursed with the gift? I said, I never heard that, but I like it. Lisa says, ADHD,
Yep.
uh, you ought to know yourself, dear.
Lisa, you'd be surprised how many adults, especially adult females, are tested. I was 31 when I was diagnosed, and I'm actually going to go in and get tested for autism. And I'm not afraid to say that, but I want to know. I want to know because I've been misdiagnosed since I've been a teenager, basically, and I everything's been wrong so far, and I haven't found what works for me, but I will.
Linda Newbo, those are godly numbers, okay? Now I'm going to
Angel
look up,
numbers.
I'll look up one, the angel numbers, yes. 222 means trust that everything is working out exactly as it's supposed to, with divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go and have faith, okay? Now, 333, let's go there. You are completely surrounded, protected, loved, and guided by the benevolent ascended masters. I'm telling you, those numbers are beautiful numbers. They really are. When I see that, I always make the sign across. I say, thank you, Lord. And Faye will tell you this one. A lot of times I'm sitting in the chair, and next thing you know, the sunlight is right on my face. And I always make the sign across and I say, thank you, Lord, for your light and your blessings. 444, Linda. There are angels. They're everywhere around you. You are completely loved, supported, and guided by many heavenly beings. And you have nothing to fear, dear. There you go, kiddo. You couldn't ask for anything better but those numbers. Those numbers are, man, they're
But
beautiful
let
numbers.
me, can I say too that when you see that pop up, when you see the 222, stop what you're doing and pay attention to, there's a message behind it. That's why you're seeing it at that time. It's a message from the other side. So you can stop and even Google your 222 or your 444, whatever, if you forget. Eventually you'll remember what they are, but just stop and pay attention to what's happening because it's usually a message for you. Like, yes, it's okay. You're doing the right thing. Stop, pay attention. Just, take a minute for yourself there.
Maria, you're not alone.
I know there's,
Just
and females, because females were always supposed to be just good little girls in school. And we don't have ADD and ADHD and all that because, you're just a bad kid, basically. So, yeah, it's okay to get tested, guys. It's okay to talk about it. It's okay. Holly, that's what I was good. I'm in a couple ADHD groups, and I kind of want to ask that question too and see how many other people feel that way because we do have a different sense to us because we're kind of all over the place, really. And we see and we feel and we know more than other people in different ways. So I want to ask that question too. Well,
Linda?
Linda, you need to pay attention then.
Yep. I was just about to say the same thing.
Yep.
You need to acknowledge the fact that it's heavenly numbers. Okay?
Angel
I don't know
numbers.
if you're Catholic or not, but make the sign of the cross and thank the Lord and the angels that are around you.
Yeah.
Lisa says, stop and pay attention. That's it. Cynthia's with you too, honey.
Guys, I just added, if anybody wants to add me on Facebook, if they're on there, I added my link. You guys can go find me if you'd like. I am Maria. I'll spell it out for you here. I mean, I try to do my best with everything I can. I'm still trying to figure everything out, but I'm going to be 46. So just know if you guys are young out there and you're watching, just know, just keep going. I've been trying to figure out myself since I was, 16, 17, 18 years old and been misdiagnosed I was bipolar, but I'm not a bad person to do reckless things, go stealing or whatever. I never did any stuff like that. But my diagnosis has never made sense and I'm still working on, and I do have a great team that's I've been working with and they totally understand me.
Faye says I have that like a Howie Mandel has.
Oh, the OCD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I see something crooked, a picture or something, I gotta go straighten it out.
Yep.
Okay, Polly says, so maybe Polly, you and my daughter can connect and go from there.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is the way
here.
to connect with her.
That's how my Facebook name looks. It's Maria, just like that. Oh, and it's the same profile picture on both YouTube and Facebook, so you'll find me.
Okay, and Linda says, you need to feel that way, Linda.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you it this way. Don't let it go to your head first off. Humble yourself. That's what I do. When people want to say, I always get this from a lot of people. We believe in you. And I tell them, no, 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 no. Believe in God. I'm just a messenger. So all I am is one of his servants. But be grateful that you have that and you see that. They're letting you know that they're around you. Okay?
Yep. We're aware.
I know, buddy. We're very aware of it. And let me tell you this. Richard, how did you bring this up? When I used to do my radio show down in San Antonio in 2009 to 2011, I said, and I predicted it on the air, I said, when the call comes out, they will rise. I said, they will rise up against us. They are here. And the guy who was running the board, Hector, he looked at me and then he covered up the mic and goes, dude, you know what you're saying? I said, yes, I know very well what I'm saying. I was ridiculed and everything. But look where we're at now. Everything I predicted, I said we would have a plague. We had COVID. I said the Army or the National Guard will be giving out water and food. They've done that. I predicted earthquake, volcanoes, hurricanes, all kinds of stuff. It all came out exactly how I said. The California earthquake, I said 7.1. It happened. I was wrong about the date by 2 months, but it was the day. I said 5-4, and I thought it was May 4th. Well, it turned out it was July 4th. Okay. I also said 5-4 too. I kept saying 5-4. That was an aftershock. 5-4. So I know what I get. And I'm not bragging about this at all, folks. I know what I get. I see it. It's there. It may not happen right then and there, but it's going to happen. I'll tell you that right now. It's like a horse you could bet on. Not that I condone betting, but if you win, please let me know. No. But it's a sure thing with me. My number one thing is I say this all the time. I always say the spirits never lie to me.
Mm-hmm.
And Richard, they have been riding me like crazy to tell you, get busy, start helping people. You know, if you don't want to charge, you don't have to charge. If you want to charge $20, it's okay, because you need to be compensated for something you do for folks. Okay? Don't let it go to your head. I've been doing this for 20 years. And I tell people, they kiss my hand and all that, and I feel really weird when they do that. But I just go with God, change your life. I try to change everybody's life I can. And that's my job per se, or what I'm supposed to do, my mission, to try to change everybody to God or the higher being. But don't ignore things. We're in that right now, folks, the realm that I've been talking about for years. We're here. It can happen at any moment for us. So remember that too. Well, so much for that. I want to go back to what Mandy said, honey. That's cool.
Yeah.
Honey, every now and then go outside and walk in the grass barefooted and go hug a tree. Get the energy. And that goes for everybody. If you feel off balance and all that, go hug a tree. It looks stupid. People are going to go like, look at that weirdo. But they don't
Put your
know the
toes in
reason.
the dirt, toes in the, just dig right into the ground too. It's
Yep.
great energy.
I like what Linda says.
Good.
That's the way to feel, dear. Like walking on a cloud every day. Okay? But don't think that you're better than anyone else, because the Lord will put you right back to where you were, just like that. Do what you can for people. If you think you have the gift, then help people. If you go, if somebody says, hey, I'm going to do this, and you go, I don't know, I'm getting a funny feeling. Let them know. Don't hold that in. Okay? Polly said she didn't find you.
She said she's going to go to the link. So if she doesn't find me, I'll get away. We can get a way to get her connected with me.
Oh, let's see what. I wonder about that. If you meditate, can't you do that yourself?
I can't control it, because when you have the ADD or ADHD, your mind just doesn't stop to sit and focus. Even like you asked me, do I meditate? And I have my own little ways, which is not, I can't just sit down and sit still. It's never going to happen. So your mind is not straight on track ever. It's hard to keep focus. It's really hard to keep focus when you have spirits touching you right now too. It's kind of driving me crazy.
Linda, don't go with pills, because Faye will tell you there are times that I get really weird, and she goes, are you going in, or is there something? Yeah. And then she leaves me alone, because she knows I'm getting something's coming to me. I'm getting a message from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
You need to sit down, Linda. Sit down and absorb what's coming to you. Don't get weird on your family or nothing. Just take a little time out for you, and you'll get a message just like that. Okay?
Oh no.
Oh, gee whiz again. Everybody, let's pray for Tina again. Tina Cantu. Ay, 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 that girl, I'm telling you.
Can we buy a bubble for her? Can we do a GoFundMe and put her in a bubble? She needs so much protection.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it, Norma.
Yes, ma'am. That is very true because we were going like it's a clock going this way, you know. Now we're going counterclockwise. It's an imbalance, the shift in the whole universe, you know.
During COVID, like I told you and Faye the other day, like during COVID, I was locked away by myself alone, for all of it. And in St. Paul, we had riots and all the other things happening. So we
Yep.
were extra locked down. But since COVID, it has been my mission to make sure that I hear and see everybody. Maybe you haven't talked to anybody in a week or two. I come in contact with a lot of seniors, and that happens. And they just need a couple minutes and someone to talk to. So I try to be there for everybody I can and be open.
Yep. Remember this, folks. Trees, plants, everything has energy. And there's also spirit in trees, believe it or not. There's spirit inside plants, flowers, all that. That's why they say, talk to your flowers, talk to your this. Yeah, because there's a spirit in there.
Every
There's
living
soul, there's energy.
every living thing.
Yep, make it grow.
Yep.
Ay, ay, ay. Let's see what else. Yeah. Hopefully now she'll straighten up. Everything will go good for her. All right. Let me say this, folks. I haven't really been like concentrated. I've been concentrating on what everybody's been saying. Okay. No, you don't want an indoor jungle. What are you, nuts?
I do too.
Maria, you up to doing another half hour?
Yeah.
Okay, so am I. So let's go another half hour, folks. Okay.
Hmm.
Faye, is that okay with you? Wave your hand, yes or no? Okay, she said thumbs up. Okay. So I want to go to Carol. Carol, there's a gentleman that's around you who used to smoke cigarettes, and he would talk with the cigarette in his mouth. He had a thin mustache, slicked his hair back, but I'm going to say it's wavy hair, and it was parted on one side. He says he's been coming to you. And to me, I don't know if you have this, if you have like old, either native pottery or old Mexican pottery. There's what we call a jarra. It's, to me, it's brown and it's tan. He says he goes to that. Like that's where he comes out of. Please let me know if you have such an item. In the meantime, Ruthie, they're telling me there's some kind of, either it's a anniversary of someone's death or it's going to be a birthday party. Something's coming up for you. And they're telling me to tell you that the whole side is going to come to you, be there. So here's a way I'm going to tell you how you'll know. If there's lit candles and one of the candles goes out and there's no wind, no nothing, know that they are there. If something breaks, a glass, a plate, whatever, they're there. That's their way of telling you. Okay? There you go. It's 10 with design. Okay. Know that he's in that and comes out of that. But do you know the man that I'm referring to? He would talk, he'd have a cigarette in his mouth, and he would talk at the same time. Had a thin mustache. It was like mine, salt and pepper mustache. His hair was parted to one side, but it was wavy hair. Hey, Jose, where you been? Good to see you, buddy. Okay. Lisa Cantu, I am seeing you shaking your hand like your wrist or your hand hurts. Keep Keep that in mind. You're welcome, Roti. We're keeping Tina Cantu in our prayers, folks. Okay. Know that he's with you, whomever this man is. And if you want to acknowledge him, okay, he's around you. And you'll smell when he's around you. Hola, girl, where you been? It's 12 o'clock. I don't know. It's around 6 o'clock your time. She's over in the UK. Okay.
Oh, Carol. Well, he's saying happy birthday to himself.
Oh, there you go, kiddo. There you go. Know that he's around you or was around you the whole bit.
He was celebrating with you yesterday.
Yep. That's cool. That is really cool. She went horse racing. Okay, you can send some of it to me. 10%. Remember who helped you sell your house, girl. That is, really, Carol, that's really cool that it was his birthday and he comes out now on the show. That just shows it right there. A lot of stuff that comes out. I have no control over it, but it comes out. Mary Erickson, nothing yet about your son that I told you that was on the couch with pain in his stomach. Keep that in mind, please. Because it's still there. Okay, I'm going up and down the names, folks. Norma, I'm getting a little viejito, a little old man. That by me, he wore suspenders. He had a cane. He would walk so far and had to stop. And he would walk some more and had to stop. To me, he's like what you and I would call a greñudo, which means a hairy man, a lot of hair on his head. Salt and pepper, my color hair. And he had a mustache, a big bushy mustache. I don't know who this man is, but he's around you. Linda, I'm picking up somebody by the name of either Buzzy, Buffy, Bubby. Those three names. It's something like that. Buzzy, Buffy, Bubby. But this person's around you. Good morning, Yvonne. I didn't see your name there. Well, it's good that you won, dear.
Yeah. Cynthia, calm down. I see you having an argument with somebody going, get out, get out, get out, get out. Calm down, okay? I don't know if it's already happened or if it's going to happen, but I feel it's there.
Mary, what day? Me, I am October 10th. I have the godly numbers 1010. So what's yours? Richard, dear my friend, please be careful not to fall in the house or hit your toe. Because I see, like, you stub your toe, you go, ow, 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 and you're hopping, and next thing you know, bang, you're down. Paulie Miller, the spirits are telling me to tell you, stop crying. Get a hold of yourself, get everything organized. Stop the crying. It's not doing any good. It's only taking you down further. You need to connect with people on the outside that are happy people so they'll cheer you up. Do I read her, honey?
Is she, well, let's see, is she still on right now?
I don't know. Amanda, are you still with us?
I'm checking. I don't think she is still on right now, Dad, but
Okay, well,
I'm
she'll
sure
probably
she'll
get
contact you later.
Yeah.
No,
Going up and down.
a different Amanda.
Yeah, Amanda, we have our nieces, Amanda. She also is gifted. Kathy Little, dear, you've been with me for a lot of years, so I'm going to tell you it this way. I don't know what it is, but something's going to make you break down and cry. It could be happy tears and it could be sorrowful tears. I don't know. But something will make you cry, just so you're aware of it. No, this is a little viejito to me, a little old man. And this guy has a mustache. It could be somebody who's down in Carrizo that would walk around the neighborhood. I don't know. But I see it. 1020. Okay. You missed it by 10. Stop crying because they're saying it's not doing you any good.
Polly, we really need to connect, and I sent you the Facebook request. Oh, one more thing now. So I just looked up the moon phase, and we're in a waxing crescent moon tonight. This is the phase often referred to as rebuilding. So I think all this energy, because I've been feeling a lot of things too, Polly, and I think if we just let it out and let it go, we can cleanse with the moon, you know? Amanda, I feel so much better than I did before I had my surgery. I was always in pain. Even 2 days out from surgery, I felt better than I had the week before. I'm doing way better than I didn't think I would be this well.
Still going up and down names, everyone, just so you know. Joni Banks, I'm picking up somebody I want to go with the Ed name like Norman or someone who has the last name like Newell or Newman, something like that. But I got an Ed name. And this person to me is around you in spirit. Let's pick on Travis and Mama. Let's see, what do we got? Travis, is Dad gone? Your father? Is he gone? He's doing this to your head. I don't know if he had a brain aneurysm or something, but I'm getting somebody doing this to you, or doing this, poking you in the head. If Travis is still with us. And I'm going to go to our dear friend. Where is she? Marlene. Marlene, by chance, did you ever sing in a choir or something having to do with singing? Because a man that to me that wore glasses is on the other side, who either sang with you, that was in like the choir with you, or somebody who was a best friend who liked for you to sing. That person is with you in spirit, and he's around you right now. I'm hearing the name Steve. And I hear Danny now. Moving on. Herbie, I don't know if you're supposed to go somewhere, a small trip out of town. To me, it's still in the state of Minnesota. Okay, buddy? Just be careful. Check the tires, check the car, everything. And change the oil. Okay. Please note that he's with you and he's either poking you, trying to tell you he had a brain aneurysm, or he's trying to tell you something that he's poking his finger at you. He used to do that when he was upset with me. There it is. So if there's something that you're doing that he doesn't like, buddy, he's doing this. Like, use your head. Steve and Danny, yes. That's the names that I got with this man. He's slender. He wore the dark rim glasses. And there's something about singing in the choir or you singing that he liked. And Marlene, I know you know what I'm about. You've been with me for a lot of years, so. Marlene, do you remember the pipe that I told you about, the pipe breaking and leaking? I don't mean to laugh, but that happened. I told her, I said, I see a pipe, like a pipe breaking, and psst, and it happened. Ronnie, they're telling me to tell you whatever it is that you're nervous about, knock it off. They're saying stop being nervous, that there's nothing to worry about. Like everything is going to go in your favor, okay? Just pick on Becky.
Don't pick on her. She finally moved over to YouTube. Be nice.
Yeah, but she's over in New Richmond, the next town over for us.
See you at Walmart.
Yeah, she always goes. Okay. Wow, Becky, there's a little girl that says, wow, real ugly, you know? Like she's throwing a little tantrum. And I don't know if you had a daughter that would do that, but I'm going back to that. Please remember it, Joni. Write it down like I've always said. Write it down, write it down. Is Eric still with us? I never got anything back about the elbow and the shoulder. And honey, I think you're running the new comments, so. Marie Taylor, I didn't see you. I didn't see Marie Taylor on here, but now she's here. Card number 3. We did that. Okay, that's old. But I'm gonna go with the name. I don't know if you remember, honey. Do you remember a guy by the name of Jimmy Taylor we used to go to school with at Humboldt? I remember him. I haven't seen him for a ton of years, but Marie, by some odd reason, I'm going to ask you this: did Mom pass? Because I'm picking up Mom about something. Flo, was it Henry? I think his name was. Was there something about cha cha cha? Did you guys dance it or something? Travis? Right now, your wife's name just slips by me all the time. But I'm picking up a young child in spirit. Now, I don't mean to pick on her at all, but if there ever was, I'm going to go with either a miscarriage or an abortion. And I'm leaning more towards miscarriage. This little boy is around her all the time. It's like he grabs her legs and kinds of guide her where to go. It's odd. Or he puts his head in between her legs like that and likes to play. No, Dad's talking about the fresh garden. I don't know what he means by that, but he's talking about the fresh garden. Like it's time to go. He's telling me recoger, which means that it means to like go pick up or go get. So it could be like cutting out the hierbas, the weeds, and picking out what's there. He's telling me scarbar. That means to scrape. Like, I guess he wants the garden, like somebody to do the garden, because to me, that's what he used to do. And if there was veggies or whatever, go get those and get them in the house and like redo everything again. And that's why he's saying fresh garden. John, there's a guy, I don't know who this is. He's a younger kid to me, a younger man. Younger to me is in his 20s. To me, he wore a black leather jacket. To me, he had like a crew cut hair, spiky kind of. There you go. You know exactly what I'm talking about there, because I know Dad would want the whole garden like a fresh garden. I know that was his oasis per se. Like he could think of a lot of things while he's out there and concentrate on a lot of things, but that was where he loved to be. So it's like it's not done. He wants everything done again like he would do it. Keep it up per se. Okay. All right, buddy. No, that's to me, that's still in town. And here's another way of taking it, Herbie. If not, somebody's going to ask you to go with them out of town. Okay? Just as a companion to talk to, blah, blah, blah. Something like that. Remember that. But if you do go, make sure you go through the car, tires and everything. Okay, let me go up some more. Denise, if you do not have a loose tooth right now, dear, you will have. There's something about a tooth just falling down. So please keep that in mind. Also, they're getting me your side. There's something about your side that hurts around the waistline. I got to pick up my friend. Sherry, there's something about the white cups, a regular coffee cup, but it's white. Like you had coffee with somebody, and I see donuts in a circle, like glazed donuts. Sherry, you remember the old bakery that was on 5th Street? It was on 5th, wasn't it, honey?
Joe's Bakery. 5th and 5th, actually. Joe's Bakery on 5th Avenue and 5th Street. Yeah.
Okay, it's like they would go there, get the donuts, and put them on a plate, and they're in a circle. So somebody wants to have a glazed donut again with coffee in the white cup. Okay, going up. I think I covered every name on you so far. Lenora, is mom still with us? I'm hearing mom going, no, no, no. I see what the, yeah, no. So let me know if she's still with us or what, because she's saying that.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Okay, Mary. Amy, hello.
Here. Hi, Amy. Oh, Amy, please rewatch this show because I chose the topic today for you, honestly.
Joe Hernandez, they're telling me to tell you that you need to sit down and talk to one of your daughters. I don't know which one, but there's something that really is bothering her a lot. So you need to talk to say, is there anything you want to talk about? I'm here. So, I'm your dad. You can talk to me about anything and get them to open up to you. Okay. Wow. I got 5 minutes left, everyone. Let's put it this way. I hope I helped a lot of people here today. It's been an informative time that we had. I'm so glad we had this. No. Amber. Amber, I don't know if you live if like behind you, there's either a big steep hill. They're talking about a mudslide or a landslide. Please be careful. Or if you live where there's big rocks that can come loose and come down. All right? Please be forewarned about that. And somebody is talking to me about tomato soup in a cup. And I don't know if your father has passed, but I'm picking up an older gentleman with the tomato soup. Well, it's around that time that we got to close the door. I
Yes,
want to
can
thank
we?
everybody for being here. Honey, you want to say anything? I'm going to look at some more stuff here.
No, I think it's been a great show. Thank you everyone for tuning in and all of your love and support, and just keep seeing and, just be there for people if you can. Just help.
Okay.
I think you've got everybody.
Travis, I hope I helped you hearing from your dad, and I'm sorry about the poking, but that's what he was doing. Thank you, Jose. Jose says he appreciates. Look who's here.
Yeah.
Aubrey,
Always late to the party, Cameo.
right? And Amanda was just on our. Your cousin Amanda was just on, Cammy.
Yeah, we got to go hang up on her, Dad.
So, everybody, like Herbie says, thank you, Carol. Thank you, Debbie. Jose, thank you very much, brother. Oh, not hi to your dad, huh? Look at this. Hi, Ria. Forget about dad. Noe, you're so welcome, dear. And tell mom about the garden, please. Get together with everybody. Dad wants us to do the garden. Norma, you're welcome, dear. Everybody have an amazing week. Don't forget, I will be back. We'll try to patch Maria in again on Wednesday when we do what's the name of our show? Latino Psychic Vision. Hello. Thank you, Marlene. And good to see you, Marlene. Please remember, we changed our time on Wednesday to 4:00 in the afternoon. Okay? And still Saturday is 10:30 in the morning. Every Saturday. Ramona, thank you, dear. Travis, buddy, I'm glad I could help. I really, anytime I can reach out and help one of you folks, to me, the show is worth it. Okay? But right now we have to go. I will see you Wednesday at 4:00. Don't forget to watch our dear friend Paul Francis at 1:30 in the afternoon Central Standard Time. In the UK, I believe it's 7:30. Okay, when he does Reach Across Live. I'll be back Wednesday. I'll be back.
I'll try.
Yeah, we'll see if we can patch her in.
Yeah.
Cynthia, remember what I told you about your foot. Be careful, dear. Ruthie, always great to see you, dear. You take care of yourself. You have a great day too as well. Maria sending much love, but none to her dad.
You're kind of you all. I mean, I guess I'll count you in the group.
I feel like Rodney Dangerfield. I'll tell you, you got no respect.
You're used to it.
Thank you, Norma. Now that is a true listener right there. And we figured it out. May 26th will be 6 years, ladies and gentlemen. 6 years of doing Latino Psychic Visions. And I think we have this Mugs for You, this show, I think is going on 5 years. So, God bless you too, Amy. But those that came in late, rewatch the show because there's good stuff on here, Maynard. Thank you for that, dear. And here's what my honey says. And Herbie says.
Well, we're working on it, Herbie. And guys, don't be surprised if you see maybe a Facebook Live pop up on Latino Psychic Visions page. We might play around and try other times or other things, maybe other formats as well. So just if you see Roger, it's Roger. Just go ahead and pop in and watch.
But in the meantime, as Kathy Little and Lisa would say, and please, folks, keep praying for Tina Cantu, okay?
Yes.
Be kind to the homeless. Be kind to our veterans. Make sure the veterans are always first. Everyone have a great rest of your weekend. It's beautiful weather outside. Go enjoy it, okay? And until we get back with you again, as we say, love everyone you can on this earth. Why? Why?
Why?
Why? Why not?
That's right. Why not?
Yep. Because, as Lisa would put it, and Kathy Hanley would put it, love
Is
is
life
life, and
and life
life is
is love.
love. Take care. God bless you all. Be kind to each
Bye,
other.
everybody. Be good.
Adios.